2024 is almost over and I still have one chess goal left to accomplish. Every year, I try to push my online ratings to new peaks, and this year I can say within the past month, I've exceeded any expectation I've ever put for myself in my chess career. Last month in October, I crossed 2,700 bullets, and last week, I crossed 2,500 blitz. Reaching new heights I never thought I would ever get to, I thought this is the perfect time to challenge myself for the rest of the year to raise my rapid rating to a new peak. I'm currently at 2308 rapid, with my current peak being 2339. The first goal is to cross 2350, and if I'm able to reach that goal, I'm going to be pushing myself to reach 2400 rapid by the end of the year. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this challenge. I don't have a lot of confidence, but I'm going to be posting all the rapid games that I play, taking you guys through my life thoughts and the analysis after, and just kind of keeping you guys updated with what I'm learning, whether it's through the games or my mindset about this challenge, and just seeing what comes from pushing myself to a level that I never thought I could ever get to. So follow me along this journey, and let's kick it off with the very first rapid game of this challenge. Alright, let's see how this first game goes. First game of the challenge, let's kick it off strong. Let's hopefully do well. All right, let's go. 2299. All right. Who's going to be 2300 at the end of this game? Because if I lose, I'm 2300 on the dot. All right, let's start off with the QGD. I always play the QGD against d4 or against Queen's Gambit. C3 line I don't see as often. Let's go a6, so takes, we can follow with b5. They could take, okay, they don't take, so let's just take and go b5. One big thing I'm going to try to be doing this challenge is trying not to overthink. And not to say I'm going to treat it like a blitz game, but I feel like when I treat games like they're a bit of a faster time control, I don't overthink as much and spend all my time and burn through it all and then panic in the end game. So a4, let's go b4. And we close it up with a5. I want to control the square e4 here. I don't want them to play e4, so we're on a good track to making sure they can't do that. Now we solidify. Yeah, b3. Okay, even if this bishop comes here, it's kind of stuck unless they play here. Ideally, a knight on e4 and a knight on d5 just really locks in everything. So I'm probably going to try to go for that. Let's put our knight on d7 first. Just develop, because I have this square if I want it. And then maybe we'll bring this knight around here. So yeah, this bishop is just going to be quite locked in my opinion. So I'm going to move the knight here first. Then knight e4. Then knight d5. I assume that knight's coming here. Yeah, that would make sense. So here I'm welcoming in e4, which honestly might not be the worst with knight c3. So knight d5, I provoke e4 for knight c3, and then my bishop's hitting here, and I might be very close to winning that pawn. So that's something to consider. So I might actually go for this first. I'm trying to just provoke this. When I play this move, I take away knight e4, but maybe some knight c3 first, we'll see. Okay, there, let's put our rook on c8, trying to go for c5 if we need. I don't really want to play c5 actually, because I open up this bishop if they take, but I want to have it prepared in case. If e4, I'm still trying to do the same thing with knight to c3. Alright, let's see. What are they going to do? They go knight c4, so when they go here, they hit here, so I gotta think twice if I want to play knight e4 myself. Because if they take, they hit my bishop, so there's no comp. I don't have time to put a knight here. So what are my options? I either move back, which a little bit of a wasted move. I play a move like c6, which, okay, it defends, but blocks in this bishop. c5, which defends, but allows them to take and open up this bishop. And okay, if I go back, they're probably going to come here and try to jump on c6 and block this pawn. So maybe I do want to open this up. I feel like either way, my choice is not ideal, but I'm leaning towards c5, just because there's no other way to defend this pawn unless I have some comp or something, which honestly, I just don't see where this comp is. So I'm thinking c6, to be honest, because I always have c5, but I don't want to open this bishop up. If I go here knight e5, they're not hitting this pawn yet. I have c5 if I want it, I just don't want to open up this bishop. So let's play here. I'm trying to get my knight e4, knight c3 in. So I'm going to lock this bishop a little bit. I also have bishop a6 if I need. We're going to experiment a little bit. This could be bad. I don't know. Let's put a knight on e4, threatening to go to c3. Okay. Now I feel like if I go here, they're trying to do something maybe along here, but I don't think there's enough going on. So I might just put my knight here. Let's put a knight on c3. Now they could do this kind of sack here. Positional sack, maybe queen c2 to hit both pawns, get maybe a pawn for some comp. But I don't think it's necessary. My knights look good here, but I don't think they're doing too much. So yeah, this queen goes here, kind of like what I said, hitting this pawn. And now I have to make a choice. So I want to go g6, so I want to go f5, or do I want to go h6? h6 is very simple. I like it. g6 opens up some squares, which I'm not a fan of. With these knights, I don't like the liability of these squares. If I push f5, I don't like having e6 as a liability. It doesn't seem very good. I'm kind of leaning here, but also if I can just completely blocks this in. But f5 could be easy for them to try to break with e4, and this pawn becomes very weak. So I think I'm gonna just push my pawn. Let's go here. They might play e4, knight f4. Yeah, this could be tough, but we'll see. Alright, knight f4, it takes. Maybe bishop b4, and we try to play on this pawn here. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but let's go for it. Okay, so now where's this queen going? The queen could, oh, queen can go back. Oops, there's a bishop here. Unfortunately, there's this knight, so the queen doesn't have to worry about defending. But okay, they go there, and now taking looks very tempting. I get this pawn back, but at the cost of what? My queen is very limited with where it can go. So if I take, I have to watch for something like maybe rook d1. Then I'm a little bit worried for where this queen is actually going. But I think I need to definitely grab this. I don't see anything too deadly. Rook d1, I can always come back on this diagonal, thankfully. If not, it would be a little bit of a problem. Queen a7, knight d7, rook d8 here. I don't know, but I think I need to go back here. I don't like how passive my queen is, but if I line up my pieces on this battery, maybe my rook into the game on this file, it'll be better. The problem is my pieces are not coordinated, so I got the pawn back. I had to work for it, but I got this pawn back. At the cost, though, of my pieces just doing their own thing everywhere. I don't like where they are. This is very close, so that's kind of the goal, but I'm also running a bit low in time here. So we're going to have to move quick. Let's offer this trade of g3. I'm going to go back to h5 and come back to f6. Okay. About 2 minutes. Time difference. I always say it's crazy how much less focused I can be and how much more effort it takes to kind of like explain my moves while I'm playing. It's always funny to me. But it's good practice. Keeps my brain thinking. Okay. They take back. Very quick move here. Now, okay. This is a good move for them. So if takes, they hit my knight. And if I move back, I'm allowing them this square, which I don't like. Rook d4 is kind of an interesting move here. I might move my rook to d4. Supports this, supported by the queen. Because here, this was not supported by anything. So I always take out here. Maybe I can bring this bishop back and have kind of a... Oop, that's not how you draw that arrow. Support my pieces this way. And now their queen can't attack my rook. Because they're defending their own rook. So my rook cannot be hit. Which is nice. I bring my knight back maybe. Kind of see. Maybe put the queen on c5. Bishop here. One of those. Maybe bishop a6 at some point. I just know this bishop needs to be revived, because right now I'm just playing without a piece, basically. Okay, bishop g2, makes sense. Now I'm thinking bishop c5. So my threat is to take. Queen takes, removing the defender of this pawn, and then my bishop can grab this free pawn. So that's my threat. Yep, they take, they see it. Yeah, so I expected. I think maybe now I should bring my knight back in. I'm thinking queen c5 as well, but I think I like this idea. Also, c5 is very interesting. Solidify that there, bishop on d4, and open this up. I actually really like this idea. I might go for it right now. This pawn. Whoops, not paying attention to my opponent's threats. Problem is, what do I do about this threat? I go back, but then I allow the queen in here, and that's basically GG's at this point. Maybe queen c5 I'll play. Queen c5. Oh wait, actually no, I'm fine. Let's play c5. Because if it takes, this knight is overloaded, so I can just grab this knight. And here I also take, so they can't actually take this pawn. Problem is I block the bishop out of defending this pawn, which is a bit of an issue, but I think I need to revive this bishop as soon as possible, so based off of my priorities, I'm going to play c5. Maybe play knight f6 to hit this pawn. So attacking something is just better than attacking nothing and just giving my opponent moves, so I also have to be aware of the time. You guys might see dirty flagging in this a lot. It's my specialty. It's not easy to do in Rapid, but my chat says when you can do it, it is me being hit, so I want to go back here anyway. Now we hit this. But now I feel like they're giving me a pawn here unless I'm missing something. What do I want to take with? Maybe now I get this bishop pair if they take back. But okay, I think I'm going to take with the bishop, actually. I kind of want this knight in an endgame, especially with low time on the clock. Personally, I feel more comfortable with it. I think I can do more. I think having the bishop pair is very strong here. But I prefer having the knight left. So now we're up a pawn. We're going to play on this diagonal. I'm also forking this queen and pawn here. So queen f4 doesn't attack here, thankfully, because my queen is here. Thankfully, it's on a7, and thankfully they still cannot take because this knight is overloaded, so that is very good news, because that would be a problem if they could. So now I'm thinking of taking, but then maybe they take on f7, or well, actually, what is this? No, I don't think there's a threat if I take on here, but do I want to do that though? I'm thinking queen b7. I don't know if I want to be greedy. I want to get this queen a bit active, so I'm seeing here. Or I just go back and I just wait and play it safe. I could also take, but okay, I think I'm gonna play knight f6. I'm running low on time, you guys, so I might not talk through stuff as much. Check is the threat, forking here. They see that threat, they defend it. Do I want to take? This bishop's very strong. I don't think it's worth. I think I'm gonna go here. Attack this knight. No, they aren't threatening this. Okay. Let's just give them that. Let's just roll this pawn forward. We need counterattack now. Don't know if I'm playing this. I mean, I don't think I'm playing this well, but just need to move. I didn't want to go here because I welcome knight c6, which at first glance I didn't like, but probably didn't do much. But it's okay, I just want to restrict this knight here so it can't move. Because if the knight can't move, it slows down this hunt, which gives me a little bit of time to figure out something. Maybe knight g4 or something like this is my hope. Okay, let's go queen e6. Threatening here, keeping pressure on this. Maybe knight c4 now, and they get this idea rolling, so that means I have less time to do something. Knight c4, maybe I play knight d5. I'm offering a trade. I don't want to give this trade up. Let's go here, hit this pawn. Because takes, then I'm threatening queen h3. So let's just grab this, threatening queen h3. What is their plan? Queen h4. But then, okay, I'm gonna roll this pawn forward. Hopefully. This I was not expecting, but okay, it's fine. Okay, it's just kind of crazy. I'm a push. They're also pushing. What is happening? We both queen. They queen with check. This is kind of a crazy game. I'm promoting, they promote, I go here, they don't have a check. I see two queens is wild. Okay. I want queen h1. I don't know, I feel like it's just processing two queens on the board is so wild. But I have queen h1, so that is the hope. I feel like I have more going on. Okay, just trade. Oh, queen h1. Oh, there's no skewer because the knight's here. Okay, but we'll start with a check. This is actually insane, you guys. Check again, maybe? Running low on time. I really do not want to give this game away. So silent focus mode time. 30 seconds to clutch. Oh my goodness. We win the first game of the challenge. That was actually crazy that there's two queens on the board with like 30 seconds left. I think they played maybe one of the worst moves possible with king f3, letting me have this forcing move sequence. Very classic pattern right here, just this checkmate box. The king is just completely closed off from escaping. Yeah, here's -6. Like, I mean, I know I'm obviously winning this game, but to find checkmate with 34 seconds left on the clock would not have been simple. I was going to do like 94. Somewhere with this discovery of the knight, maybe bring this bishop back, something, try to corner the king, but like, I would just be playing and hoping for the best and maybe even flag them because they were catching up on time with me at this point. But that was very crazy. Let's see this game review. I don't put too much value on the game review. I mean, it's helpful. It's a good guide. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not super invested in it. But 86.3% accuracy for me, 77.2 for my opponents. I try to do it so I have a layout for the future games where I can show you guys the game review on the side. But today I don't have that prepared. But overall, I think I was pretty happy with the game. There were some parts here, and I kind of explained to you guys. Yeah, like this a4 idea is not very good. As you can see, it's a mistake. -0.5. So this is a positional advantage for me, because this is just exactly what I want. Just to kind of block them off. The knight goes back. This bishop is just kind of stuck. Very nice positional advantage for me. I think I misplayed this, though. Yeah, like here, they're saying knight d5 here. And I guess this knight comes in later on some points. I don't know. I had the right ideas, just maybe my execution wasn't as good, because I lost my advantage by this point, and it's equalized with even white being slightly better. Yeah, I think I just restricted my movement a bit here. I should go for this idea quickly. And I worked for that idea up, but I played it. Actually, I don't think I even played it. I debated playing it later on. Okay, c5 is best move, c6 second best move. But yeah, I just didn't like this idea of just giving them... I can't draw heirs today. Giving them this bishop here. But apparently, I don't take back. I play knight e4. I'm not on that level yet. This was not something I would ever think about. I think because I'm definitely winning this pawn back, so go for knight c3. Which, again, is the idea that I wanted. The execution and the timing of it probably was just... probably different. But okay, this key moment here, apparently e4 is actually good for me. And after the sequence here, did I play this correctly? No. Yeah, I mean, this is where the struggles happened with queen takes c4. But apparently I play f6 first. This is a very important move, which I was not thinking about because the square is covered. So if the knight goes back, I play c5, and it's -1. d5, I regain the pawn, and I guess they can't defend it, so I win this pawn back. Very interesting. Again, I kind of mentioned there's a lot of tension on this pawn. It's hard to defend, but kind of the theme is I could wait and build up to attack on my opponent's weaknesses, instead of just taking right away. Because, yeah, now I give my opponent play. Now it's like plus 0.7, which makes sense. And okay, this is about +1 here, but some mistakes happened. Yeah, okay. This was the key moment here. I mean, in the game, you guys probably could see I kind of took over a little bit here. It was a bit shaky with the time pressure, but when you give me this, it's so much easier to breathe now. If my opponent didn't give me this, I said they'd just take. Because, yeah, this was... Oh, wait. This was hanging. I didn't realize this, because they take here. We both kept missing that. Okay, and then after, obviously it doesn't matter, they have one chance, because I just got rid of my bishop after. Okay. Yeah, kind of a crazy game. The fact that there was 2 queens in the board is absolutely wild to me. Oh, I play... Okay, this is also good. g5 is also a move. And then, okay, after this point, I'm gonna win the pawn race, because I have more threats. This is mate in 25, you guys. So yeah, I played this correctly, which I am happy about. Apparently here, it's, yeah, they have to play some like queen b8, queen d6 type thing. I don't know. Just don't provoke these pawns to race. But yeah, pretty wild game. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys for the next video in this challenge. So, yeah, make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below if you thought the 2 queens on the board were as crazy as I thought it was.